Hi everyone, welcome back. Happy Easter Sunday. Sorry it's a little bit late uploading. We've had my parents round for Easter Sunday dinner today, so we're just spending time with them. Don't really get to spend much time with them anymore. My mum's usually tired, or she's poorly, so it's nice to have them around. Ryan's just taken them back home, so we're like 20 minutes behind where this went, like when this video should have been uploaded, but it's okay. I spotted this picture over on Instagram. It's by Taryn's Nails and I freaking love it. I think it's really, really cute. So I grabbed Born Pretty's Semi Jelly Gel in 04, and that is for the thumb, the index and the pinky. So that is going to have 2 coats on all of them. I love the way this polish goes on. I think it is beautiful. It's like the perfect nude. I think it goes with any skin tone. I love it. That is going to have 2 coats, but I'm going to use as well, I don't think I've ever used this, like ever, Pure Cloud from Madame Glam. Don't forget you can save 10% at Born Pretty as well using my code TLNR10. Nearly forgot it. And Madame Glam 30% using my code Little Nail Room 30. I will put them on screen when I'm like using the products, and they'll be linked in the description box down below, along with the discount codes, all the products and all the discount codes, plus extras, stuff that I'm not using but I've got discount codes for other places. They'll be in the description box too. So yeah, everything's going to have 2 coats. That blue is going on the middle and the ring finger. So yeah, my mum and dad's just gone home. Ryan's just dropped them back off. But we've been cooking, like preparing / cooking, since 10 o'clock this morning, 9:30, 10. Well, Ryan did, not me. But I prepare all the vegetables. Ryan deals with like the meat and the roast vegetables. But we had a little bit to drink, not a lot to drink last night. I don't drink, but just lately I have been drinking. Having a few little bits at the weekend. So we went to bed quite late last night, and then obviously woke up quite late this morning, then realised that the clocks have gone forward. Does every single country do that, or is it just us? I don't know. Is it a worldwide thing? I really don't know. So yeah, if it's not, and you have no idea what I'm talking about, in the springtime, mainly Mother's Day, the clocks go forward an hour, and in the fall, in autumn, the clocks go back an hour in the middle of the night, so that you're probably going to forget. Your phone obviously updates, but if you've got any clocks on the walls or whatever, they don't update. So yeah, it was very confusing this morning for me. I'm using Madame Glam's a confetti, it's a top coat, it's a matte top coat, and it has speckles in. I think it's dots matte top coat, but the name is Spot Me, and that's just gone on index finger, and that's all that's going on that one. I think it's so cute. I'm going to grab Perfect White, Dusty Pastel Green, Blissfully Yours, Royal Pink, and Carida, Lightborn, yes, Lightborn. I do end up grabbing the Pure Cloud at some point as well and putting that on the palette, but I've just put a dollop of each of those colours on a palette and then grabbed a dotting tool, and I'm just making pretty much all the same flower shape. 5 dots, join them in the middle, give them a cure. If I was to do this again, I would matte top coat the background before, and then, while that's my mum saying thank you for dinner, while they are still wet, before curing, sprinkle some clear acrylic on these, because I think that'll make them pop even more, because I end up top coating, like matte top coating the whole thing, and I feel like because they're such pastel colours, apart from the yellow, they get a little bit lost when they're matte top coated. So yeah, definitely matte top coat, and then put the flowers on and sprinkle with clear acrylic, then cure, dust off, and I think they'll be bloody gorgeous. I've also had a very busy week with nail orders, so if any of you guys have ordered from me this week, or even ever, thank you. Honestly, it's amazing how supportive everyone's been. If you've been here for a while, you know that I had an Etsy shop like back in the day, and Etsy for some reason shut me down. Not a clue why. They still didn't explain why. They ended up owing me a lot of money, and I never thought I was going to see it back. But after, I think it was about 9 months, I just got the lump sum in my bank. But they would never let me appeal at the time. A few of you tried to help me figure it all out. It was happening to a few other nail creators, and we just couldn't figure out what was going on. So after the 9 months was up and I was able to, well, they just, like I said, they just paid me. I tried to log in again and it was still saying like your account's suspended permanently. And it was like, you can't do anything about it now because you didn't appeal when it happened. And I was like, well, I couldn't appeal. I don't know whether I've talked about it before. I don't know. But yeah, it was a bit of a bummer. But I've got a new Etsy account. I've got a new Etsy shop and it's going really well so far. And obviously I'm going to leave that link down below as well. You get literally everything you need to pop your nails on, full instructions. You get a little treat as well, and like a sticker, everything. Thanks, Mother. You're very welcome. You will get everything you need. You don't have to order anything else or run to the shop or anything like that before these turn up. I use the Dusty Pastel Green as the leaves on that one, and I've done the same to, and added a few white dots, and I did the same to the pinky. So the thumb and the pinky are identical. So the middle finger, no, this is the ring finger. It is, because I was umming and ahhing whether to put the bunny on the ring or this one on the ring. In the picture that I'm recreating, basically copying, she's done this as the ring, so I thought I'll just stick to it. She's a better artist than I am, so she probably knows best. So I've used the gold gel paint from ℍ𝕆𝔻𝕆, and I've just done 2 lines at the top, and I didn't stir my gel paint before I used it, and I didn't really like roll my brush around in either to coat it all up. I was in a bit of a rush, so I just whapped it on there. But you see, I'm just like dragging it from the edges to make sure that there's no spillage, you know, like too bulgy, so that it didn't cure properly. And even though it's gold gel paint and it's bloody gorgeous and sparkly and glittery and everything, it's going to be matte top coated as well. Then the middle finger, the other blue nail, using the gold gel paint again, we're going to do 2 ears, one like flopped over a little bit, which it's trickier than you think actually. Like, I went into it not thinking about it, and then halfway through I was like, oh, hang on a minute, it doesn't quite look quite right. I'm not sure why. I think the ear should have been like flopped more diagonally rather than at the side. The point should have been a bit more lower, if you know what I mean. But once they were all done, I really, really liked them. And I'm thinking, I don't know whether I should or not, like recreate them again, doing what I said with the clear acrylic on the flowers. And then next year, Easter nails on Etsy. But because it's not my design, I don't know whether that's the done thing. I don't know whether to do that and say like, this isn't my design. I don't want to make money off someone else's design though. I don't know. I don't know what the protocol for that is. I have no idea. The bunny ears, once they're cured, the gel paints take 60 seconds and the gel polishes take 30. But once the ears are done and cured, we're going to go in with all of the same colours again, except for the blue, because obviously it'll blend in. And we end up doing a few, I can't talk today, too much lamb. White flowers. I just used the white on the last 2 nails just for like centre of nails and some dots. But because we were without the blue, I thought it's best to do a few white flowers. And then just adding some leafy bits and giving it all a cure, adding the dots in the centre of the flowers, curing that, and then matte top coating that as well. If I thought about it a little bit, I think I would have, because obviously that index finger that's just got the dot top coat on, I think I should have added a few little black speckles on some of the other nails to make it all tie in a little bit more with that singled out nail. But I think it's lovely. I really, really like them, and I think the artist, the original artist, Taryn, is a genius. I love them so, so much. Please let me know what you think as well. Did I do them justice? Do you agree with like the change up, adding a few black speckles on the other nails and possibly using the clear acrylic to sprinkle on the flowers instead of just matte top coating them? I think that'll be a winner. I'm going to do that. Thanks so much for watching. Everything I've used is linked down in the description box below. Sorry it's late. I hope you've all had a wonderful Easter. Don't eat too much chocolate, it's bad for you. I had a cream egg for breakfast this morning and half an Easter egg, and I'm going to go and eat the other half now. Bye!